working for you. Fox 2 News at 10 starts now.
He's known for representing clients in high-profile lawsuits. Geoffrey Fieger's commercials say he works for the little guy.
But a former attorney at his firm is now suing him. She says that Fieger fired her after refusing to let her work from home to care for her sick child. Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack live now with more on the lawsuit and reaction from Geoffrey Fieger. Jessica.
You know the name, Fieger Law, former attorney here filing suit against Geoffrey Fieger. She says that she was wrongfully fired back at the beginning of COVID for needing some time off to take care of her kids, one of whom was sick.
She's upset. She's depressed. She's shocked.
You're fired. It's summed up in this letter from attorney Geoffrey Fieger himself to a former attorney at his firm.
Just the whole fact that, such a high-level person would get involved when there is an HR department was unusual.
Attorney Deborah Gordon says Fieger fired 33-year-old Polina Milman in March after her request to work from home. This at the beginning of the pandemic when her children's daycare had closed up over COVID concerns. Her son with a respiratory issue got sick. Milman ended up using several vacation days, but was fired the same week.
She never expected to be terminated for this.
She's not a victim. She's just a person looking for money.
A very different take from Fieger by phone.
It had nothing to do with COVID. She didn't claim her child was sick. She didn't claim anything like that. She just said she didn't want to come into work anymore, and she wanted to work from home. And I said no.
Fieger says Milman was not at that time protected by COVID orders or the Family Medical Leave Act, which he says she never applied for. Milman was apparently already on her boss's radar.
She really didn't have any legal skills whatsoever, and we were relatively unsatisfied with her work.
This case, one of many similar for attorney Gordon. This one, though, even surprises her, the alleged actions coming from such a high-power attorney.
When you're a person of privilege and, you can have private planes and, vacation homes and all the child care you want, you have to be extremely mindful of everybody else working underneath of you who's scrambling, just to make things stay together in the middle of this crisis.
Geoffrey Fieger says he has not been officially served with this lawsuit. Now, the former attorney, she was fired about 5 months ago and has not been able to land another job. Live in Southfield, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Jessica, a lot of us were forced to change our routines in the wake of COVID-19. Did the law firm ever choose to allow remote work?
There's a little bit of irony here, Huel. Just a few weeks later, the governor came down with that order, including all non-essential employees. So, yes, Geoffrey Fieger's law firm, they did go work remote, at least temporarily. So that's a bit of irony there that just a few weeks later, they were sent home.
Both Deborah Gordon and Geoffrey Fieger are both high-powered attorneys. It will be interesting to see them clash in the courtroom if it comes to that. Jessica, thank you for that live report.